Good morning, everybody. Alright, today we are at the Dorado Pass Truck and Travel Center, whatever. Basically, we're in Railroad Pass, which is in Nevada, in between Hoover Dam and Las Vegas. And it is time to go pick up our reload. Me picking it up at Americold in Henderson, which is there on the southeast side of Las Vegas. I'm hoping I don't have any issues, because they are a picky bunch there as far as your reefer temp is concerned. I need to pre-cool to -20. From what I'm understanding from the Google reviews, is it'll that I need to be at -5 at least before they even start to load me. Just now getting about 0 now, but it's be a bit of a work because it's 98 degrees right now and it's gonna get hotter. All right, so this here, I gotta talk about that one there. If you guys follow me on TikTok, you guys already saw that one, or at least the back end of it. Basically, the driver was just leaving here, was on the phone with his wife, and he went to make the right turn right here where this white pickup's turning right now. Actually, I need to be on the other side. So, but yeah, I forgot that the on-ramp was over here. Okay, it looked like it's easy enough to make the turn, but once you get onto the actual ramp part, after you're done with the turn, it's a narrow ramp. And I think you just had a moment of stupidity or brain fart, whatever. Maybe the distraction from being on the conversation with his wife. His tandems got caught up on the metal part on the end of that guardrail there. Blew out both of his outer tires. And tore up both the rims too. And alright, let's see. Let me get zoomed in some here for you guys. I don't have it's only a 5-mile trip, so I don't have it navigating. It's easy. It's just come up get on the other side of the hill here. We're gonna get off at Boulder Highway. And just go down the road I got a short distance to Horizon Boulevard, and make a left, and right there on just a short distance on the left side will be our shipper. I'm sorry. Alright, so anyway, yeah, the guy has 25 years of trucking experience, so he's not a rookie, but this is one of those, you don't have to be a rookie to have rookie moments. Just that one, that mental lapse there, whatever, is all it took for him to have that mishap. And then on top of that, I call it the truck assembly, because my aircraft maintenance experience, that whole entire part that the tires and all that go on to, depending on the aircraft type, we would usually call it a truck assembly or a bogie or something along that line. So I just call it truck assembly. But anyway, that cracked, actually broke almost completely in half on the front axle part, where you got that big pin that goes through just on the just forward of the front tire on the trailer, right up there going up toward where the slide rail is at. It almost completely severed. That's how bad it was, just from hitting that thing. He had I think he said 43,000 pound load, and maybe it would have been a different experience had he been empty, but he was not. He had a heavy load, and alright, I was like, wagon wheel. I know I need, I know I want Boulder Highway, but it's saying like Boulder Highway is just after this exit right here. Okay, I see what. Yeah, I see why. I think I can technically go either way, but Boulder Highway would be the better way. Yeah, I did quite a bit of damage though, but even when I first got here, the wrecker was actually, this should be, yeah, I think this is still wagon wheel right here. Or is that, I'm confused. Or was that Boulder Highway? I think I was supposed to get off there, but I can always get off at the next exit anyway. Take it down to Horizon and just come in from the other side. Alright, yeah, College Drive. Anyway, they had to change the entire truck assembly. Now they brought a new one in, and it had tires and everything on, like brake chambers and all that on it, so it would make it a little bit easier to change. But when I got up this morning to start pre-cooling my reefer, just so happened it happened to be the same time that the driver of the truck was walking over to to go take a shower. So I ended up talking to him again for a little bit there, and found out that basically the truck assembly that showed up is too wide, won't fit in the slide rail, so they had to wait for yet another one to show up. So I don't know where they're at with that, but yeah, what a mess. I remember I had a trainee once. Now I never had any actual incidents, but I did have a trainee once when we just finished delivering at some beer place in Kansas City, by downtown Kansas City. We were on the way. We were dead heading up to Chillicothe, Missouri. That's along US 36. Some of you guys who are truckers know that. Okay. I don't see who has the green light, but that Tesla's stopping, so it must be okay. Alright, anyway, there were K-rails on both sides of the ramp. And remember, she didn't swing wide enough. And I was trying to ask her, why are you not swinging wide or whatever? And then the next thing I know, the tandem's actually bounced off the K-rail. Thankfully, we were empty. It just kind of, the whole side of the trailer came like bouncing over about a few feet, whatever, and then got back in line, and we didn't have any other problems after that. But it was like, what part of swing wide as a fucking trailer did you forget? No, I didn't want to hit the K-rail on the other side, on the driver's side. Well, and instead you ended up hitting the K-rail with your trailer on the other side. And also in Colton, California, you guys see me regularly when I do my Colton pickups. I usually always use Rancho Avenue, which is just east of the Walmart DC. Now, that ramp there, the on-ramp that I use at the end of the pickups, when they actually are shown in there. Come on, they got green turn now, so I want to move. Alright, our customer is going to be right there on the left side, not on the right side, what am I saying? Should be a guard shack. Anyway, that ramp in Colton is, never mind, he's in that island thing there. Used to be more narrow. And it used to be that trucks would get stuck on the wall there all the time. Alright, I think I see the Americold sign right there, just past, not this driveway that this guy's coming out of, but the next one. Okay, where's the guard shack at? The review said something about a guard shack. Okay, turn right, come over to this side for check-in. But yeah, that ramp there used to be, oh, okay, check in over here in this, interesting. Yeah, I had one time, I saw 4 trucks get stuck on that wall in the same day. Remember, I live in the area, it wasn't in my truck. So, any reason. Yeah, you must have a safety vest on anytime you're outside your truck. So, I'm going to get my arrival call set. Come on. Alright guys, we are checked in. Reefer unit's at minus 1.6 now, so it's getting there. Just going to take time. Okay, it is going to be a drop and hook. My load is not ready yet, but it's getting there. There is the trailer I will be leaving with is already in the dock door now, and the load is staged in front of the door. So it sounds like it won't be too much longer before they're ready to start loading it. He wants me to drop this one next to these other Hirschbach trailers right here. So, let's do site side of it, I guess. I'm gonna do a U-turn into straight, U-turn into site side. Okay, 2 spots past what I want. So. Yeah, not enough room here for a straight back by any stretch, so just go right there. Look at that, my tandems are right where I want them. Wait until that Swift trailer shows up, but then start a left turn right there. Not the most well executed one I've ever done, but it works. Nice thing is having nothing next to me on that side, so I can kind of get away with that. Alright, let's see if I can. That should work. You know, it's always misleading though, because my mirror, I can look at my mirror and swear that my trailer is squared right up with the other trailer, the corner of my trailer next to the other trailer. Then I'll get out and I'll bet you anything I'm going to be like 10 feet forward of it. Let me show you. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at there. And that's the problem with this mirror here. Because it has a bit of a waviness to it. Now let's see. Okay, there's a concrete pad here as well. You can use that as a target. Just get your landing gear on top of that pad and it should be good. And even that one, I'll let me disconnect them and we'll tell you more about that. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at there. And that's the problem with this mirror here. Because it has a bit of a waviness to it. Now let's see. See how far away I am from the other one? I'm right here at the front of this trailer, and look, I'm still a good at least 10 feet forward. Alright guys, so you got the pad here, got the landing gear right on it. We're looking good over there now. I even went all the way back there to look, but I want to show you just how different it looks outside right here from what it does when you're looking in the mirror. Alright, so see how far forward of the concrete part the drive axle is? Our drive tire as well as the mud flap there. Now let's come up here. Okay. Let me go ahead and zoom in real quick. To me, it looks like my tire is almost right on top of that concrete pad there. But in reality, you saw yourself how far away it is. Okay, yeah, I heard it. So this is actually should be good information also. If you're ever basically in the next lane over from a truck and the truck wants over and the truck's ahead of you, if they seem reluctant to move over, it's probably because that. You might actually be 10, 20 feet behind them, but to them, looking in the mirror, it's going to look like you're literally right on their ass, like right next to the back of the trailer. So, like for me, even if there is space there, if they're that close, it's not safe for me to come over. If I come over and suddenly have to hit my brakes for some reason, where there's no way for you to avoid hitting me, I'm the at-fault driver if you rear-end me. It's not an automatic, the rear-ending driver's fault in such events. Law enforcement and the courts will always go by how did the situation happen, the totality of the situation. Did someone move into your space in front of you, and then if they did they give you sufficient time to adjust or react? It's if they come right over and start hitting their brakes right away and you don't have time to react, then even if you tried, then the person moving over is going to be the at-fault driver. Okay, so but if you have time to react and you just fail to, then that's a different story. But either way, yeah, if someone is that close to the back of my trailer, I'm not moving over, even if you're giving me space. I don't care even if I know that you're giving me the space, or that you're far enough back and you're allowing me over. I'm still not going to come over personally. I won't do it. Give me more space than that where it's appropriate, and then I'll come over. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and wait here for our load to be ready. I don't know, it should be ready hopefully within the next hour or two, I guess, and we'll make our way out of here after that. Alright guys, our load is ready for pickup now. Yeah, it was funny because I just came up front to check what the temp was, because once it hits 105 I usually start running the engine, because my APU can't cool efficiently enough at that temp. The APU runs just fine at that temp. It's just the air that it puts out on the air conditioning part of it gets to where it's not doing a good enough job right around that temp. So, and it turned out it was right at 106. So I started my truck up, and then like not even a minute or two later, because while I was there, I looked over there and I saw that my trailer was no longer in the dock door. So, but I hadn't been notified anything about it yet. And I go to the back again, and I'm only back there for maybe a couple minutes, and next thing you know, the guard comes over and tells me it's ready. So we're gonna hook up here, and I think it was door 430 Bravo, or so I missed. Yeah, you had my attention on the wrong side there, and overshot my turn. I went to turn to I look over to that side where I can't even see, but ended up over rotating the tractor there. Alright, so come on. Don't jerk into there too hard. Alright, I guess not too bad. Okay, so yeah, back there behind us, there's, I don't know if my camera will, yeah, you can, okay. See how there's that building extension over there on my passenger side? There's two doors there. The one that's closest to the dock doors is what I was told is the shipping office. So that's where I'm going to go get my bills, and we'll be out of here in a minute. Alright guys, so we're ready to check out now here. It is a heavy load. 40,000 pound load of ice cream. Is this thing ever going to finish? Thank you. Okay, So let me get checked out here and we'll talk about where to scale it and where we're going with it. Alright guys, let's get out of here real quick before this guy gets out of his truck. Okay, so there is a sign in the shipping office saying that Horizon Boulevard on the section that I was on the way in here is not truck legal. So, in fact, there's even a no left turn sign right here leaving here to prevent you from doing it. So, if you want to get to Highway 95 or I-215 or I-515, suggest you come back over here to Boulder Highway. The shortest route will be to make a right and come back up here to that ramp that I intended to use earlier but overshot. But you can also go north on Boulder Highway and use, what's that highway, is it 264 or 564, whatever it is. I think that's, yeah, that'll run you straight into where 215 and 515 meet up. Also, if you need to scale your load, which I do plan to do since it is a heavy one. Alright, I couldn't tell who had the green light, but then mine turned green. Okay, so if you need to scale your load, the closest place is Railroad Pass Travel Center, right across I-11 from where I started this video from. It's only 5-6 miles. Now, if you want to, I'm just saying this, but if you want to avoid the Mountain Pass way station also, you can just go ahead and go up to Railroad Pass and then take US 95 down. And, take the US 95 down to Searchlight and work your way down to I-40 and Fenner. And then it's a 100-mile trip over to Barstow. A little over 100-mile trip, whatever. It's, I don't think I'm going to worry too much about that myself. I think I'd rather just go ahead and do I-15. And, I don't know, 40,000 pound load if it's accurate. I should be about 74, maybe 75,000 pounds. And I'm looking at around 32.5 or so on my tandem, on my drives from what it looks like. So if I were to say 32, 43, we'll say about 43 to 44,000 on the tractor part alone. So it should put my tandems around 31. But I'm going to go ahead and scale it anyway, but instead of go to Boulder City though. You know what, screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and go this way, but I think this will end up taking me, I'm gonna have to go up to Railroad Pass. I think I would probably have had to gone up and a little bit further or the other way to get over to go toward 215. So let's see, there's another highway I can use to get across the mountain pass, but I don't think it's truck legal, so I'm not going to try going that way. My intent is to go back over to I-15 and I can scale it out at the TA over there. And again, it might be easier to just go ahead and go this way. I'm already over here. I don't have to deal with the mountain pass way station. Just saying. Not like I'm worried about them though. So yeah, we're already here anyway. I'll just go ahead and scale it out. Anyway, the load is going to Tracy, California. I believe it was to the Safeway distribution center over there. I've been there a number of times, but I don't plan on delivering it myself. I haven't gotten word yet on having permission to drop it in San Bernardino yet, but my dispatcher is looking into it. I have medical appointment tomorrow afternoon and another one Friday afternoon, so I really don't want to take it all the way up to Tracy myself. I'll miss my appointments, and that completely defeats the purpose. Now, this isn't helping me if I can't make those appointments. So, hopefully, someone figures something out, because I'm not gonna take kindly to missing my appointments if I don't need to, especially when I can be right there in my home area. Alright, so that's what we got going on, alright? Guess I'll go ahead and wrap this one up, and I guess we will see you guys hopefully after home time. Worst case, I don't know, might have to figure something out with the appointments, because I could also maybe do both appointments tomorrow. I don't know, I have to ask the one that's Friday if I can do the appointment tomorrow instead, and then I'd be able to make the delivery myself. But I still need to get my truck in the shop to get my DOT inspection done and stuff like that. So I'd rather not. Alright, let's go ahead and exit here. I'll call this one a day though. I'll run right over here off this exit. That truck stop over on the other side is where our Catskill is at. Alright, y'all have a great day, and alright, we'll see you guys on the next one.